You know what's actually crazy about GTA 6 right now? Without the delays, we would probably already be playing it today. Right now, Twitch would be exploding. TikTok would be flooded with clips. YouTube would already have thousands of videos showing crazy details in Vice City. Everybody would be discovering secrets together for the first time. But instead, we are still waiting, and somehow that wait made GTA 6 feel even bigger, because this stopped feeling like a normal game announcement a long time ago. GTA 6 doesn't feel like just another open-world game anymore. It feels like the entire gaming industry is orbiting around one single release. And honestly, that might actually become Rockstar's biggest problem, because every extra month of waiting keeps making expectations more insane. People are no longer expecting just a really good GTA game. Now people expect the future of gaming itself, and that is a dangerous level of hype for any game to carry, especially in modern gaming, where the internet can turn anticipation into something almost impossible to satisfy. And the craziest part is Rockstar kinda created this monster themselves. Think about this for a second. By the time GTA 6 launches, GTA 5 will basically have dominated gaming for more than a decade. And that is honestly absurd. Entire gaming generations grew up with GTA 5 as the open-world game. Some players literally went from middle school to adulthood, waiting for GTA 6. That's how massive this gap became. And because Rockstar stayed mostly silent for so many years, the internet started transforming GTA 6 into something almost mythical. Every rumor becomes global news. Every leak spreads instantly. People analyze trailers frame by frame like they're solving secret government files. The moon theory memes, the fake countdowns, the trailer tomorrow posts every single week. This honestly became one of the weirdest hype cycles gaming has ever seen. And the thing is, this only happens with Rockstar. Very few studios can disappear for years and somehow become even more relevant. Most companies go silent and people move on. Rockstar goes silent and the internet completely loses its mind. That silence created mystery, and mystery creates obsession. That's why even tiny details become massive discussions online. One NPC animation, one car detail, one lighting effect, one physics interaction. Suddenly everybody starts saying this game is going to change gaming forever. And honestly, maybe that's where things start becoming dangerous. Because once the internet collectively decides that a game is supposed to revolutionize gaming itself, expectations stop being realistic, and GTA 6 is dangerously close to that point right now. And honestly, this is where things get really interesting, because I genuinely think the internet already created a version of GTA 6 that no real game could ever fully satisfy. People are not just expecting a massive open world anymore. Now they expect a life simulator, they expect every building to be explorable, every NPC to have realistic AI, every interaction to feel dynamic, every physics system to react perfectly. People want infinite immersion, infinite realism, infinite freedom. And the crazy part is you can actually see these expectations everywhere online. Some people genuinely think GTA 6 is going to simulate real life itself. And that's where modern gaming hype becomes dangerous, because we already saw this happen before. Look at Cyberpunk before launch. People thought that game was going to completely redefine gaming forever. Then reality hit and suddenly expectations became impossible to satisfy. The same thing happened with Starfield. Before release, people talked about it like it was going to become the ultimate space RPG experience. The internet always creates this fantasy version of games long before players actually touch them, and GTA 6 might be the biggest example of that we have ever seen, because Rockstar's reputation, mixed with more than a decade of waiting, created a level of hype that honestly feels off the charts. People don't just want GTA 6 anymore, they want the next evolution of gaming itself, and once expectations reach that level, even an incredible game can still disappoint part of the internet. But at the same time, this is exactly why GTA 6 still feels different compared to every other hyped game, because Rockstar actually has a track record that makes people believe they can pull this off. Even today, Red Dead Redemption 2 still feels more immersive than most modern AAA games. The NPC interactions, the animations, the world detail, the random events, the atmosphere. Rockstar builds worlds that feel alive in a way very few studios can replicate. And that's why people got so obsessed after the GTA 6 trailers dropped. The density of Vice City, the lighting, the atmosphere, the social media parody clips, the crowds, the realism, everything immediately felt next-gen in a way that most games honestly don't anymore. And you can tell Rockstar understands something a lot of modern studios forgot. Immersion is not about making bigger maps, it's about making players feel inside the world. And GTA 6 already gives that feeling even from trailers alone. which is honestly insane because most games need gameplay demos to convince people. Rockstar drops one trailer and the entire gaming industry stops for weeks. And maybe that's exactly why expectations became this massive in the first place. Because Rockstar spent years proving that when they release something, it usually changes the conversation around gaming. And honestly, Rockstar only has themselves to blame for this level of hype. Because for more than a decade, they kept building one of the most powerful reputations gaming has ever seen. GTA 5 survived multiple console generations. GTA Online became its own universe. Red Dead Redemption 2 raised the bar for immersion again, and over time players stopped expecting great games from Rockstar. Now people expect perfection. Every new Rockstar release feels less like a game launch and more like a global event. And the craziest part is Rockstar barely even talks. Most studios constantly market their games for years trying to stay relevant. Rockstar disappears for months and somehow the hype only grows bigger. Every delay becomes world news. Every screenshot becomes analysis content. Every trailer becomes a cultural moment. And honestly, that silence works perfectly for them because it creates mystery. And mystery is one of the strongest forms of hype on the internet. People start imagining things, creating theories, building expectations in their own heads, and eventually GTA 6 stops becoming just Rockstar's game. It becomes everybody's personal dream version of the perfect open-world game. And that's honestly a terrifying amount of pressure for any studio. Because what happens when players stop expecting a great experience and start expecting a flawless one? What happens when millions of people already built their perfect version of GTA 6 before the game even launches? And this is why I honestly don't think the biggest danger is GTA 6 being bad, because let's be real, Rockstar will probably still deliver one of the biggest games ever made. The real fear is something completely different. The real fear is that expectations already became impossible to satisfy for part of the internet. Because some players genuinely expect GTA 6 to become a life simulator. They want unlimited realism, unlimited freedom, infinite interactivity, perfect AI, perfect immersion, and no game can realistically do all of that, no matter how talented the studio is. And modern gaming culture honestly makes this even worse because social media constantly amplifies expectations into something absurd. One viral post suddenly turns into GTA 6 will change gaming forever. Then another post says every building should be explorable. Then another says NPCs should all have unique daily routines. And eventually the internet creates a fantasy game that no real product can fully match. And the craziest part is even if GTA 6 becomes incredible, even if it redefines open worlds again, some people will still feel disappointed simply because the hype became too massive. But honestly, despite all of that, despite the delays, despite the impossible expectations, despite the insane pressure surrounding this game, we are all still ridiculously excited to finally play GTA 6. Because deep down, everybody knows this is not just another release. This feels like the gaming event of this generation. Despite all the pressure and impossible expectations surrounding GTA 6, there is also a reason why people are this hyped in the first place, because everything Rockstar has shown so far genuinely looks insane. The level of visual detail alone already feels generations ahead of most modern open-world games. The density of Vice City, the lighting, the weather effects, the NPC variety, the animations, everything feels alive in a way that instantly grabs your attention. And what makes it even crazier is that Rockstar usually saves a lot of their best systems for the final release, meaning we probably still haven't seen the full scope of what GTA 6 can actually do. And that's where the excitement becomes understandable, because players are imagining the possibilities already. Imagine dynamic police systems evolving in real time, more advanced NPC behaviors, massive random encounters, improved destruction physics, smarter AI reactions, social media integration inside the world itself. And honestly, even the small details Rockstar showed already became massive talking points online. People were analyzing traffic behavior, crowd density, body physics, environmental detail, and even tiny interactions happening in the background of scenes. Because Rockstar worlds always feel packed with life, and that's something most open-world games still struggle to replicate. GTA games are not just about completing missions, they are about existing inside the chaos of the world itself, driving around for no reason, causing random situations, discovering weird NPC interactions, creating your own fun naturally, and GTA 6 already feels like it could become the biggest sandbox Rockstar ever created. Especially because modern hardware finally allows Rockstar to push scale and immersion even further than before. And honestly, that's exactly why people can't stop talking about this game. GTA 6 probably won't just be a huge launch. This game could realistically dominate gaming culture for the next decade all over again, because Rockstar no longer makes games that simply release and disappear. They create entire ecosystems around them. GTA Online already proved that. Streamers built careers around it, roleplay servers exploded across Twitch and YouTube, content creators generated millions of videos from random player interactions alone, and GTA 6 will probably push that even further. Imagine the future of roleplay with better AI systems, denser cities, more realistic social interactions, bigger communities, more advanced online systems. The amount of content people will create from this game alone is honestly insane to think about. And this is where GTA 6 becomes bigger than just a game release. This becomes entertainment infrastructure for gaming itself. Streamers, TikTok creators, role players, YouTubers, meme creators, everybody is going to farm content from this game for years. And the crazy part is Rockstar understands this perfectly. GTA is no longer just about playing missions, it's about living inside a digital world people constantly return to, and that's why this launch feels so massive for both old and new fans. Players who grew up with Vice City, San Andreas, or even older GTA games feel like they are finally returning to something legendary again, while newer players are about to experience their first truly gigantic Rockstar launch for the very first time. And honestly, there are very few moments in gaming that still feel this universally exciting anymore, because no matter if you are an old-school GTA fan or somebody completely new to the franchise, everybody knows GTA 6 is about to become one of the biggest entertainment launches gaming has ever seen. That's what makes this entire GTA 6 situation so fascinating right now, because without the delays, we would probably already be exploring Vice City today. We would already be discovering secrets, making clips, testing physics, causing chaos online, but instead we are still here waiting. If there's one studio capable of delivering something truly special, it's probably Rockstar. And that's why, despite the delays, despite the impossible hype, despite all the pressure around this game, millions of players are still counting the days until they finally jump into GTA 6 for the first time. Because deep down, everybody wants to believe this game is going to feel different. So now I genuinely want to know, how hyped are you honestly for GTA 6 right now? And do you think Rockstar can actually exceed the insane expectations surrounding this game? Drop your thoughts in the comments and follow for more GTA 6 and gaming updates.